Betty? Betty Books?
Her house, trying her best to remain calm
Can you
after
hear it?
witnessing something that left her
Okay,
immensely
that's kinda loud.
terrified.
Hang on.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me.
Okay.
Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But
You see my
was
cursor? You
just
can't see
inside.
my cursor. I don't.
I'm by myself with my dog.
No. Okay.
Josie? Josie?
Let me know how the volume is, by the way. Volume's good? Okay, good.
Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she
Wait,
started
what is this
barking,
camera?
and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it.
What is this camera angle? Why would you have that kind of
Really
camera in
not.
your bedroom?
What she's staring at.
Why would you
Really
have a
not.
camera in your bedroom in
This
the
is
first
usually how
place?
she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like, what? What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time, despite there being no one or nothing inside.
Yeah, of course.
The space is clear,
Get the
but
YouTube
strangely,
ghosts.
her dog is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and barking at the space
That's
that
a
she
picture.
immediately fled, at which point she began to record this video. Now there's something in the beginning that Britt captures, which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Josie.
That can't be a that can't be a real graveyard, right?
Josie, what's going on?
Those are fresh. Those are new.
For
Those are
this
brand
reason,
new.
Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior. It's as though she's seeing something that we can't. But things get even creepier when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard.
Yeah.
Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property.
This very real graveyard.
So this was my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. And
It's
before they
definitely
passed
real.
away,
Definitely
they
real.
buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses, and so that's really
Wait.
all that there's to it. But things
They're
have
under the
been
big
quite-
ones,
like, quite
and
strange
all
lately.
of their
Like, for
cats
some
are all
reason,
buried around them
cows
with
just
tiny white crosses.
come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do.
What?
Keep in mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch
The
and surround her
random
graveyard.
cows?
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now. It's a newer development. Like, why? They just kind of come and really breeze around this area.
This lore? Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
they just kind of
The fucking lore.
So, yeah.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows
Wild.
definitely have. Now, the cow situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago, in April, that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she can, just in case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt records something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
What do we got? What is it?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this is location is outside, no here.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good
Yeah,
day.
yeah. What?
It's scared. He's like, oh.
They're actually not mine. I don't know. It wasn't showing up.
What is it?
Just the fact that these cows are apparently wild, Roman neighbor cows. Wild.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand. And,
Close
like,
the fence! Close your fence if there's cows showing up in your yard.
Are you for real right now?
What? Her Taco Bell! She dropped a Taco Bell!
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something that can't
Oh,
be
I
seen. It was
see.
right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm,
Maybe
which
she's
had
just
gone
the
off
dumb-
for
maybe.
unknown reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy.
Oh no.
According to
Her
her, it was
nachos.
as if someone had tugged at her sleeve with all their might. Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked out, and it didn't help that she was all alone when this happened. This incident, along with the strange behavior from the animals, has
Fucking
led her
cows.
to believe that the graveyard is either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But despite there being no further videos on the situation, these current ones continue to spook viewers and make them wonder just what exactly is going on with Britt's home. Like all videos, this one remains a mystery.
I can't believe the lore is that she has a graveyard in front of her house with 2 very large crosses with her grandparents, and then like a half dozen tiny crosses
Now,
that
this
are her
next video
parents'
takes
cats.
place in a museum where something pretty creepy was captured. Now, just for context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real, or her
Yeah,
history with
that just looks like a
witchcraft,
real woman.
this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of Maria Sabina. Have a look.
What are we looking at? What are we looking at? I think her shawl is just like fucking up the camera. Wait, what was it? I missed it. Hey, Jekyll. How you doing?
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film, just in case she moves again. But she doesn't. The figure is now acting
I think
as it
like
should.
the lines let her toke. The
Now,
lines
this
on
whole
her
occurrence
shawl
has freaked out many
are
viewers,
really
including the father
fucking
who
with
came
the
here
camera.
before. However, unlike
Like-
many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to move. as
Maybe
it was
they
built that
maybe they
way.
made her to
But
just
according
jerk.
to the museum's owner, this should
slightly.
not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, amigo, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total, rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada, no es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
If the figure isn't an animatronic or anything of that sort, then just how exactly did it move? This question continues to remain unanswered,
Wow.
and it seems likely that it'll stay that way for a while until more
No,
evidence is presented.
compression algo doesn't like
Until then,
the
you can
fucking
assess
shawl.
what exactly transpired here.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but on my end, the shawl is like wiggling really bad. Just like watching the video.
Now the following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled. Now, the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage, something pretty creepy happened. I'll play the rest of the footage and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
What are we looking at?
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
Isn't this what they were what? Oh, I missed it. Damn it. I look away for 2 seconds.
It's not him right now.
It isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely,
I mean,
a black
pretty
figure
obvious.
can be seen moving inside the burning structure. Considering that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside. But strangely,
Literally
is.
just a guy.
Even stranger is that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide. The owner would have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing. Look through the window.
For this reason,
who would have guessed? There might be a person inside a long time abandoned
only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
That's burning. I don't know why that.
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around. It's a distinct voice that clearly sounds like a child laughing.
Literally a guy inside an abandoned house. Yeah, there's a guy inside this abandoned house.
Might have some connection to it. If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted. While recording a different side of the burning structure, this was caught.
All day.
What? What? Oh shit, it's the guy again!
Like
almost
before,
as though there
the
was
dark
probably a
figure is
homeless
briefly
man
seen
living in this
before
abandoned
disappearing
house,
out
and
of
now
nowhere.
he's trying to get away.
It's the fact that it comes out
Wow.
from the same house
Hey,
where the
bro.
last figure was seen that makes this video even creepier. And it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe, that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe that the burning house
This
has
house is
forced whatever
haunted.
had been inside to leave the property at once, which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come
Your
up
house
with
is
your own
haunted too, yeah.
conclusions, but let me know what you think.
Yeah, exactly. This is a man who doesn't have a house, who's been squatting in this house, and then somebody set it on fire one day, and now he's trying to sneak out. It's haunted by you? Yeah, my
Now,
house
this
is
next
haunted
video
by me
takes
too,
place at a
so...
hotel in Spain, where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for some reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
It's gonna do it again. Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute.
Squeaky.
And there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gym. You wanna figure it out?
What?
Alright. No, that did something. That did something. What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there?
Man, imagine elevator malfunction.
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move.
Wild.
However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence, according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens.
They should get the
16th
elevator
floor
checked.
is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment. So it does make sense as to why it does this.
This
But
elevator
fast forward
continues
only
to
a day or
break,
two later, and this happens.
and the staff can't figure out why.
Yo, so
it's
this
haunted.
elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
I would piss my pants. That is the scariest part of this video. I would piss my pants the second I'm in an elevator and the lights went out and it made a loud noise like that. Absolutely done. Done.
Did we stop?
The elevator suddenly stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
the backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator has been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And
No, I would die.
We're, like,
I would die.
Cooking alive.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on
Alright,
and off
Jacko, have
randomly.
fun.
But as all
Thanks for
three
the
friends
alert.
have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go. I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
Like the rappers. Yo, I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding the bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad.
Oh.
I'm like so in your anger like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
In the
Spooky
corner of the elevator,
ghost.
a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that
Oh, I'm
something
kind
out
of in the
of
way. You
place
guys
is
can see
there.
that. Look at. Oh, you can
Neither
kind of see
friend
it.
had realized
Yeah.
what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator. Now,
Yeah, the
thankfully,
ghost
after some
hated
time,
that.
The group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
Ghost, like, shut the fuck up.
We're moving.
Fine.
Thank you.
Where are we
Oh,
going?
wait.
This is
Stop.
No. No.
That's the same one as before.
Up to the bad.
All right.
They were
Up to the
brought
haunted
the 16th
elevator
floor
floor?
after being
Wow.
stuck inside for about an hour
Yeah,
and
he
a
took
half.
off. Well, I mean,
Just like before. No
I
one
don't
had
blame
called
him
it.
for that because
Although
they're stuck in.
definitely
They were stuck in
strange,
an
they would
elevator
much
for a
rather be on
while.
this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons. But the question still
It jump
remains:
scares man.
just who called it up, and most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator? To
Oh,
this day,
man.
the friends have no clue,
Spooky
but they're just
ghost.
glad that things didn't
Blob
take a
on the
turn for the worse
floor.
while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange. Number
It's
2.
late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video. She lays in bed across from her daughter, who
Why are
just
all the
told her
lights
a
on
few
then?
hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that
New
night.
glasses after 13
Something in her
years.
home had felt
Nice.
completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room.
Oops, sorry. Punch my microphone.
I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but
Choo-choo. You're good, Giggle. It's fine. No worries. Why are all of their lights on when it's bedtime? Throw it out. Why does it sound like that? Why is it an arm? Why is there an arm there? What is the arm? What is that arm? Why is there an arm on the table?
The same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since.
Yeah, clearly never had a Furby.
Answer with noises.
What is that arm? What is that arm? Do you buy your child an arm? Toy to play with?
With noises.
Tattoo practice arm? For your children?
Now I will admit that watching this video the first time, I
You
completely
can paint
missed
the
what
nails?
happened. It
That's
wasn't until brightening up this
terrifying.
footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own. It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you. Although definitely strange, this occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question,
The
would
politest
sometimes
hauntings
ask the
you've ever
toy to
seen
light
if you were a
up or
ghost,
make
you're going
sound,
bald. Yeah,
and
yeah.
shortly thereafter,
If you're a ghost,
it
you have
would.
one goal.
This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted.
I would
The same
never
is
buy
said
my
about the
child
toy
an entire arm
But as always,
to play with.
I'll
That's
let
not
you
a
come up with
toy.
your own conclusions. Did Shannon capture evidence of a paranormal occurrence? Or might there be something to explain what happened? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Ones.
On March 2nd of 2025,
Like
a
the
woman named
homeless
Jeanette
person
moves into a new apartment, unaware that she would
who
film
was literally
something
just
very
squatting in a
unsettling
house and
while
then
moving
like
in.
ran out the back door.
Ever since getting the keys to the place, she's been documenting her entire moving in process. But then one day, while making a video, she records this.
Can I help you?
Remember the friends?
No, I don't
No, that's actually scary. That's actually.
Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
A man who she doesn't know suddenly appears in her apartment. He most likely walked
Yeah, no,
in
that's
after
not a
seeing the door was
ghost.
unlocked. Now, while it's unsure if they caught him, viewers are completely baffled by something else in this video. Somehow, the door opens on its own right when Jeanette is heading towards it. In the heat of the moment, she didn't realize this until much later when viewers pointed this out.
Okay, update. I'm just as confused as you guys
What?
are. I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened. So.
Now, thankfully, Jeanette makes it out safely and immediately gets help.
Door
But
W,
despite
yeah.
this terrifying encounter,
Yeah.
nothing would prepare her for what occurred only a few nights later. As she writes, I
No,
have
yeah,
no
that's
words to
legitimately-
explain this.
Legitimately
While
scary.
trying to record a cute video with her cat, this happens.
Kitty. But wait. How? The front door was... Wait, no, the front door was like right in front of her while she was doing her dancing, right? What are we looking at? What?
As it seems, the intruder wasn't the only presence inside her apartment. On her bed, this happens. An indentation begins to form, as if someone had gone on the mattress.
Oh!
But then another imprint
The
begins
depressions.
to emerge,
Okay,
causing
okay.
Jeanette to freak out. Understandably, she scurries over to another corner of the room while trying her best to remain calm. From here, we can barely see the indents, but looking closely, either a black speck or something like it appears on the bed. Terrified by this, and more so by the person outside her door, she calls the police and spends the night at her neighbor's. And yes, her cat also came along. Now, while police did find the intruder who ran away, they have no explanation for what occurred in this video. However, this wouldn't be the first time that something like this has happened.
I'm confused. Because, like, hang on. Okay, hang on. I'm pausing this for a second. Hang on. So, wait, she was doing her dance or whatever with the perfectly framed shot of her realizing somebody was in her house. But the front door was in clear view of her the entire time she was dancing. So she would have watched a man come into her house before he scared her, right? No, she could see the door from where she was doing her thing, though. She could see the door from where she was dancing. So she would have seen somebody enter the house, right? Yeah. Listen. Listen. That's what's been bothering me this whole time, not the ghost depressions on her bed. Listen. I'm not bothered by the ghost. It's the there was a man in my house.
Tell me how I saw someone.
Given both incidents, the question is begged, just what is going on with Jeanette's new place? And why is it that something unusual takes place during a break-in? She continues to share videos of her moving-in journey, but thankfully, no new intrusions have occurred since then. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one. In the following video, a young girl is playing a game by herself when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Although nothing is seen, she swears that she saw a face inside her bedroom. Apparently, this is what happens when you play the game that she was playing. It's called The Sky is Blue, and the objective of the game is to record a floating face on camera. Now, seeing how scared and shaken up she was, her parents deemed it necessary to ban her from playing the game inside the house.
Yeah.
But despite this rule, she continues to play the game.
Sky is blue, and I see you.
What the fuck kind of game is that?
Although having broken this rule, she wouldn't be the only one in her family to break it. Her older sister Vicky wanted to see what it was that freaked out her little sister when she played this game. So, she plays it with her.
What do?
You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling and...
That's what I did.
And slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
The sky is blue.
Like before, nothing appears. But one night, when Vicky decides to play the game with every room inside the house since no one else was home, this happens.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
What?
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Where? Where's Spooky Kid Face?
The sky is blue, and I see you.
I'm waiting for some silly peeker.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Oh, fuck!
Vicky was completely shaken up by what occurred inside her bedroom. Her chandelier had somehow detached itself from the ceiling. This didn't make any sense to her.
That wasn't what I
considering
expected
that
to
the
happen.
chandelier was securely mounted. The only way that it could have fallen, as she believes, was if the weight had brought it down. But even then, the fact that it happened right when she was playing this game is what freaks her out.
Alright, so for those of you asking, this is what fell. That game? Absolutely not.
Whether a coincidence or not, the sudden falling of the black fixture had sent her running in a panic frenzy. It's no wonder why Vicky hasn't played the game since then. Now, it isn't sure if playing the game had anything to do with what occurred, but until more people share their experience playing the game, this footage will continue to remain unexplained. At around 5 a.m. on
More
August 14
fire.
of 2015, a fire breaks out inside a school building. Many firemen arrive on the scene, while people who live near the school take out their phones to record the raging inferno before them. The school in question is known as Red Crow Community College, and apparently, on the same day the fire took place, something strange was caught on camera. Now, some reports indicate that the fire was started by an arson who has not been identified to this day. Others, however, say that the fire was caused by electrical issues. It's unclear what started it, but this ambiguity is what makes the following video even creepier. The person who sent me this writes that the school used to be a boarding school for children of indigenous tribes. However, many of these kids lost their lives at school as a result of disease outbreaks like measles and meningitis. For this reason, some believe the school grounds are haunted, which might explain what was captured according to them. The video's quality isn't exactly HD, since it was taken many years ago.
Yeah, that looks like it was shot on one of my
is what was caught
Blackberries from
outside the school
2010.
building during the fire.
What do we... What the fuck was that?
It now becomes clear as to why this person was already recording the spot. They had probably already seen the white figure appear before this video. Now,
I'd
at first
say a
glance,
white
the
figure
pale
is
shape
being
looks like a stream
generous
of
with that
smoke,
one.
But then moments later, the white silhouette begins to move in such a way that makes it seem as though it's alive. Even weirder is that during this time, winds were picking up speed. So if this had been smoke from the fire inside the building, then naturally, it should have been carried away by the winds.
White figure is
But that
being
doesn't happen.
generous. That's like
Instead,
a worm.
it
That house had a
slithers back into the
worm.
building in a fluid-like motion, just like a snake.
It did not go into the building. It fell
As
onto
it
the floor.
appears, it's unknown as to what exactly was captured. Although taken in 2015, this video has
That
yet
house
to
has
be
worms.
explained.
Number 1.
Now, this last video comes from a concerned mother who caught footage of something that took place inside her son's bedroom. It was recorded on a security camera on March 27 of 2025 when her son was taking a nap. She believes that what was captured had something to do with the recent renovations that she's been doing to her house. As she states, "We must have disturbed something during renovations." The following is what was caught.
The cat jump scared me. Okay. Let's go. Car? What car? That's fucking... That's paranormal activity.
Natalie, the mother of this child, is at a loss for words
That's
for
paranormal
what was
activity.
captured in this footage. Her son was pulled off the bed. Although it isn't obvious as to what had tugged on her son's leg, it's evident that the cat had sensed or noticed something, because only moments after leaving, this happens. What happened here is no doubt pretty weird, but it's important to note that a certain detail has led viewers to question the footage itself. For one, it is strange how the child seems to move in a sped up motion
Jimmy
while
leg.
the rest of the video plays normally.
Yeah.
While it could be that this was just part of the paranormal occurrence, viewers aren't really sure what to think. However, the mother has provided a screen recording of the footage playing in real time from the Ring app itself, which completely rules out the possibility of this being edited. If that's true, then this definitely makes what was captured pretty strange. Now, no further info or updates have been posted since then, but until
The
then,
cat knows and let
let
it
me know
out.
your
Yeah,
thoughts
yeah, yeah.
on this one.
Cat was like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
In this next video, a young girl is playing in front of a display cabinet while her mother records
Well, don't
her
let
from
her
a
do that, she's gonna
distance.
knock your shit over.
Although seeming like a random recording,
That's just
something
asking
about
for
this
stuff to
moment
break.
holds a special place in the mom's heart. Amanda, the mother, isn't just recording a random cute moment, but instead, she's recording a heartfelt video in which her daughter plays with her mother's urn. The display cabinet holds the ashes of Amanda's mom, who passed away only a month ago.
Extra,
And it was
don't let her
just
play
now
with that.
She saw her daughter talking to the urn inside. Understandably, Amanda was moved.
What?
During the time that Amanda took this video, she didn't notice anything strange. It was only after reviewing the footage that she saw it. A dark silhouette passing in front of the camera as her daughter plays in the distance. To Amanda, this supposed apparition wasn't completely unknown, as she had a feeling that this was her
What?
mother. She took it as a sign from her, letting her know that she's still there despite being physically gone. Although others think that something else was captured, she strongly believes that this had been her mother.
What in the Scooby-Doo?
But let
Yeah,
me know
yeah.
what you think. Just what exactly
Fucking
was caught
ghost?
on camera?
Zooms right on by, ruins the shot. Rude. Rude.